And we are live. Hello, everyone. How are we getting on?
Not too bad.
So today we have a very special guest. So how about you introduce yourself?
My name is Jason Stuart, and I'm an actor and comedian, and I live in California, in the United States. And I'm excited to be on my first Irish podcast of sorts.
And we're excited to have you on. Thanks for getting on, Jason.
Definitely
It's an
are.
honor to have you here.
So Jason, obviously you're an actor. Tell us how you got into that.
Oh, I've been acting since I was younger than you, since I was a baby boy. I just always loved being in front of people. I started when I was around 8 or 9 in community theater, school plays, West Side Jewish Center, Community Center, Parks and Recs things. And I just worked really, really hard at being a good actor at that time. I think growing up being a gay kid, it was a way for me to be funny. So the joke was I made the joke first before they can make the joke on me. And kids really liked me because I was funny.
Yeah.
It
I
always
feel
helps.
like it does help to crack jokes about yourself 100%. Because
How old are you? How old are you guys?
18.
We're both 18.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
18. So you were born. You weren't even born in the you were born. Oh my God, you're so young.
2000s, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dear
Bunch of
God.
2000s babies, yeah.
And is that hairstyle popular now in Ireland? I just want to know. It looks you look like a little bit of a rockabilly, sort of a Elvis Presley kind of 1956.
Dara, do you want to show him your
No,
guitar?
I think that's just. Oh, will I?
Yeah. This
Yeah,
guy,
might as well.
the next Elvis, you know what I mean?
I don't know about the next Elvis, but I wouldn't say I model my hair after. It's just my hair is that thick that it kind of naturally goes that way.
Where are you going?
He's off to get his guitar now.
My 2 guitars.
He's a big guitar player. Look at it.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah,
I would have believed you if you just told me.
Yeah, but I've got an excuse to show them off.
He doesn't get a chance to show off his guitars at regular.
And you have your army fatigue on. So is there some sort of war going on in Ireland, or?
Oh, there is. It is with the government.
A war going on somewhere.
Well, it couldn't be any worse than it is here in America.
True.
That is very true. At the moment,
you guys,
we just had a bit of hope last week with the Democratic convention, where Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris, and of course Joe Biden spoke. And now this week we have Welcome to Crazy.
Yeah.
Making up things and not telling the truth, you know.
Gonna be a rough couple of months for you guys until November.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. If when he loses, God willing, that he will actually leave the White House. He's actually having the post office things. We've been trying to do vote by mail because COVID, of course, is still very big here.
Oh yeah.
And we have not recovered from that. So he won't let people vote by mail, and there's no evidence of people tampering with the mail. There hasn't been any evidence of this. I've been voting by, they call it absentee ballot. I've been doing it for years because I'm always in a different state working if I'm shooting a movie or doing a comedy show. So I always make sure I can vote. So there's never been any problem with it. Varies very, I think it's less than 1%. But he had mailboxes removed and fired the head of the post office and put in one of his. It's right. He's doing it right in plain sight.
Yeah.
We were talking about it earlier, Dara, weren't we? We said if now he loses, that as soon as he does, that people of the Republicans are just going to straight out call it like rigged.
Oh, and we're going to have the National Guard.
Yeah.
From the second he was elected, like my first thought was like, oh, he's going to get assassinated like soon.
No, because the Democrats don't. If he were a Democrat, he would have been murdered. But the Democrats don't murder people. We just complain and then have a latte. Or a nice muffin that's gluten-free.
That's good. It's the non-violent part of it is definitely more beneficial than what them lads do be at. But yeah.
Yeah, no, it's pretty rough over there. I think the most recent controversy we've had over here now is that a load of our ministers, they went to like a golf dinner with over like the limit you can have for like events and stuff is 50 over in Ireland. So there was 80 people at that, and then
There
the
was.
EU ambassador was there, the Minister for Agriculture was there, so
Yeah,
he's already
he stepped down.
resigned.
Yeah.
And then the EU ambassador, he won't step down because our president, or Taoiseach we call it, he's not allowed to fire him. It has to be the president of the EU has to like tell him to resign. Until then, he's not, and he's being a real dick about it. To be honest.
Fair enough. Yeah.
How are you guys? Are you guys quarantining, or are you guys?
We
kind
were,
of.
yeah, we were in a bad state. Like, we were in a bad state at the start. Like, it was just numbers on top of numbers on top of numbers, and then it slowed down over time, and we got to a really good part. And then
Meat factories.
meat factories were our downfall. So if one person in a meat factory got it, everyone in the meat factory got it, and then
We
their
had some
families got
problems
it.
there. We had some problems with that also. We did.
So
what
like,
I've done,
yeah, sorry, go on.
yeah. So what I've done is I released my TV series, Smothered, on Amazon. I don't know whether they have Amazon in Ireland.
No, they do. Yeah.
Amazon
Oh, they
Prime, yeah.
do?
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
Amazon
yeah,
Prime
yeah,
over
yeah.
here.
We do, yeah.
American Amazon, or is it different?
I think it's the same.
I think it's the same. It's not like Netflix where they have different
Yeah, where they
Oh,
have
okay.
different
shows in different
yeah,
regions.
All
libraries
right, so
and
you
stuff
can
like that.
go to the website smotheredtv.com, and you can see this new series called Smothered. It's about these two guys who have been in a relationship for 30 years, who hate each other but can't afford to get divorced.
Oh.
But you can also watch it on other things like Roku and Apple TV and Amazon, on the television and on your computer. It's also on YouTube, and there's several buttons on the website so you can see how you can watch it. It's gotten great reviews here in America.
There we go.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yep. I think it
Thank
might
you.
be American.
Oh, is it American? Well,
Or at
thank
least
God, because this
blocked,
podcast
yeah.
is sponsored by NordVPN. It's not.
I actually had a VPN like last week, and then I got rid of it. So that would come in handy.
Is your YouTube different than ours?
No, our YouTube
no,
is
we can
the
watch
same.
we can watch your YouTube videos and stuff.
Yeah, but so yeah, like obviously, you know, in different countries, like or videos from different countries can be blocked in our thing, but it's very rare. Like probably
That's
like
because of the
one.
Article 13, though, isn't
It's
it?
probably like 1 in every 9,000 videos or something is.
Well,
like,
there's
blocked.
a button there for YouTube. There's a button there for Reverie.com for the gay people out there that are listening. There's a gay site, but that site also sold it. They sell it to Roku and Comcast and AT&T and Apple TV and Android TV and everything. So we have it in a lot of places. If you look around, you'll be able to find it, hopefully, in your country.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to know more about me, I have a book, an autobiography that came out here. It's called Shut Up, I'm Talking.
Oh, wow.
It's called Coming Out in Hollywood and Making It to the Middle. And I've been in over 200 and probably 60 or 70 film and TV shows.
Yeah, I was checking out your IMDb. It's impressive.
Yeah, you have got a range, sir.
Have you watched my videos at all?
I was watching your video today of some of the characters you played, like the one with the puppet. I can't remember the puppet's name. It's like Whapper. Oh, that's probably wrong now.
The puppet?
Right. There was a puppet.
Oh, so you do get YouTube. That's an old video of a show that I did called Warren.
Yes, Warren. That was it.
Straight boys your age love that show. Warren the Ape.
Warren the Ape. Yeah.
Yeah, they love it.
It was like a gag reel, kind of like what you're about. And then I was watching a bit of your stand up as well. Very, very funny, by the way. Extremely funny. I was watching the one you did about your stand up is. How'd you get into stand up?
Well, it's because I was gay and they wouldn't hire me as an actor. I couldn't get a job, and I was your age when I started, and it was the 80s, and people didn't know what to do with me. And I had a manager that said that I was funny, and I was scared half to death. And I said, I can't be in stand-up comedy. I'm an actor. And I didn't think, in those days, if you were more than one thing, it was considered, that you weren't successful enough and you were looked down upon. But I did it anyway. I started doing stand-up comedy, and I got on the American Star Search and talk shows, and that started bringing me getting on TV sitcoms like the Drew Carey Show. I don't know if you know him, and Damon Wayans Show, and Norm Macdonald. All the comedians put me on their show, and I guest starred. And I started just showing people that I was a really good actor, in addition to being a funny comedian. And we had a very, very popular daytime talk show here, hosted by Geraldo Rivera. I don't know if you know him. And at the time, he was in the 90s, 1993, he was very popular. Neither one of you were even born. And I came out on his show, and my whole life changed.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Is that him?
Geraldo Rivera.
I love that you guys have no sense of anything happening other than what you're actually doing. There's no show here. You just go, oh, yes. Now, how come I can't see the other guy?
Oh, I don't use my camera. That's why.
Thomas doesn't use his camera, so he just has his dog wearing a pair of Irish flag sunglasses.
Well,
as
why
his
can't you
profile
use your
picture.
camera?
Oh, I just don't really like using it, to be
usually,
honest.
Thomas, have you ever watched Joe Rogan?
Of course.
So you know Jamie, the guy
Jamie.
who kind of he kind of sits behind the camera and he pulls up videos and stuff like that.
Yes.
Thomas is the Jamie of our podcast.
But I bet Thomas is gorgeous.
Oh, stop! You're making me
I
cry.
mean, I can personally vouch Thomas is a good-looking guy.
I
There you
knew
go.
it. I knew it, and now I'm being totally tortured.
The only thing I compare him to is all right. Let me see.
Just to say, you said, do we know who Drew Carey is? I love watching like Whose Lines Is It Anyway clips with
Oh,
him
right,
and
okay.
Colin and
you
Ryan. Like, I think it's one of the funniest shows ever, and I'm really sad that like it stopped being made. Is it still going now? I knew that.
No, they stopped doing it. He hosts a game show now called The Price is Right, which is one of the biggest, longest running daytime game shows here. And we were really good friends when we were younger.
Oh, wow.
We were comedian friends, and he was just lovely to me, absolutely lovely.
Yeah, I'm a really big fan of his. I used to spend hours watching like clips of him and them just like bullying the shit out of him on the show, to be honest. They used to love having a laugh.
Thomas, you know that he can't hear you, right?
I know, yeah.
Okay. You have to let that go. And I do love Colin Farrell. That's my husband. He doesn't know we're in a relationship, but it's very serious to me.
Oh, he's actually he's in the new Batman movie.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, wait till you see what he looks like. He doesn't look anything like himself. You ready? Let's see if there we go.
Don't think we can see it. Can we see you?
don't
Oh wait,
see
oh no,
anything.
you can't see. Yeah, all
I
right.
can't see your screen.
I have a picture here, but he's like heavily covered in like makeup. He does not look like Colin Farrell at all. He's playing a penguin.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the penguin.
Yeah.
He's too good looking for the penguin.
Yeah. Hence why they heavily covered him in makeup.
Well, I saw his personal video where he had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Do you know that video?
I actually haven't seen that, but I will look it up. Hold on.
I don't know if you could. It's very graphic.
Oh, fair enough.
And I think that's the day I really fell in love. No, he's just done a lot of wonderful work. He's a brilliant actor, and he's somebody who has surpassed his looks in terms of what he can do.
And he's an Irish fella. So
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Some of the best actors from Ireland, actually, don't we? There, we have the Gleesons.
Let's get Irish actors right here.
We got Donal Gleeson.
We
got
have
Brendan
a lot
Gleeson.
of we give our work to everybody.
We got
We think
Cillian
you're-
Murphy, Pierce Brosnan. Yeah.
Yes, we do it all the time.
There you go. Lots.
But maybe you should be looking at my stuff now.
Oh, of course. So, Jason, obviously, over 151 credits.
Yes, and I have another
What?
90
Sorry, what?
something as a comedian and celebrity panelist.
That's wow. That's insane. Like that's really like something. Do you find like obviously you were saying earlier that like when you kind of started out in the like when you were trying to get roles in the 80s, like it was obviously hard for you because you're gay. Do you find it's gotten easier?
Oh, definitely. But I also have a whole career to back me up. I think the hardest thing was at that time, if you both just take your hand and put it up in front of your face. Go ahead, do that.
One
What does that feel like?
weird.
It feels like you're being stopped.
Yeah.
And that's what it felt like when I would go into interviews. And now it's a little different because I have a career, and I have proven myself in a lot of respects. But I still am not treated as someone who has what I have if I were a straight person. It's not the same way.
Yeah.
They don't treat it the same way. There's a bias, an unconscious bias in America, and I don't think people mean to do it. I think it's what we're used to, and we're now in this place in our country where people are really going, we all want to be treated as equals. How does that work? And I think a lot of people don't even know how that works because we've not really done it very much.
Yeah, because we've lived so long with just being like, all right, here's here's the upstanding citizen, like the perfect, there's nothing wrong with them, and so many things were looked at as wrong
Yeah.
for so long that now that everyone's kind of like, I'm sick of
Well, it's
looking at other people.
It's institutional racism, homophobia, xenophobia.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what degree of history you guys have studied, but if you look at just Jewish people, which I am, when Jewish people came to the country, America, in the 1900s, they came here and they really didn't speak English very well. They had these 6 accents. They talk like this. They don't know who you are and who you are to me, who I am to you. And a lot of them went to California, or they went into New York to what they would call the schmata industry, which is rag, meaning clothes. Okay. And there are a lot of them, and then a lot of them started going into the movie business because nobody cared. Those movies, those peep show kind of things, and they went into that business. And the Warner Brothers and people at Paramount, they were all Jews, and nobody cared about that until it started getting successful. And they sort of started the movie business along with a lot of women who were directors and filmmakers, a lot of lesbians and LGBTQ people, because no one cared about it, so they could get hired there, and a lot of poor people. And then they would create these bios on everybody. Oh, Jason Stuart was a prince in Zimbabwe and came to this country and now is a star, and everyone talked like this in film and played very rich white people, and they'd say things like, Thomas, great to see you, come this way. Doesn't Thomas look marvelous? Everyone come and look at Thomas. What's happened to his friend? What has happened to him with that Elvis haircut? Why is he wearing that Vietnam outfit? The war ended years ago. Come in, we'll give you a redo. We'll makeover of sorts. So for me, that's the thing that is sometimes frustrating, is the idea of being able to, at my age, I want to work with people that I just admire and who I love. Like, I'm up for a TV series that Billy Bob Thornton is on now. I'm doing my first Zoom interview tomorrow to play a character in his series Goliath. So we'll see what happens. And then next month I'll be in a new film called Immortal, and it's some wonderful character actors. You might know Tony Todd from the Candyland films.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes. Calm down. Calm down.
I'm a big horror fan.
Get your shit together. And I play Joe, who's a private investigator who deals with spy equipment. And I talk like this, and I'm very serious, and I'm very intimidating. Look up, look at me. Can you see me? Can you see who I am?
Yeah.
And then I play, and then on Showtime, which is one of our cable channels that's very popular, I'm in another film called Abducted, and I play Detective Walter. It's my first detective, and I walk around with glasses, like looking at, with reading glasses on my head, and I say things like, Thomas, this is all wrong here. We don't know what's going on here. This is not working. Let's get out of here. We'll be back in 5. And I'm slightly irritated through the whole performance, which is sort of like my brother has been his whole life. So I just pretended I was him.
Fair enough,
and then if you want to know more about me, of course, you can get my book called Shut Up, I'm Talking.
I'll bring that up. There we go.
It's
So does it
available.
I have it
It's
up on screen.
Where can
on
you buy your book
Amazon
exactly?
and also CCB Publishing. Everything you can get, everything you want to know about me, you can get on my website, jasonstuart.com. And it's Stuart. It's Stuart, Stuart is common for a last name in Ireland, isn't it?
I think so. Probably not as common
Um,
as other
Probably
names,
not as yeah,
but
but
because most
it's
of the
up.
names are
It's
here, Gallagher's and
yeah, it's all classic.
But they spell it Stuart as much as they spell it Stew, right?
oh yeah, no yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
probably,
yeah,
it's more
it'd be more
common
common
than the other
for
spelling.
UART.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Oh, it
Here we
is.
go.
Yeah.
JasonStewart.com.
Yeah. It's a made-up
Have it all
name,
up.
though, because I'm a made-up person. I
Oh.
don't exist.
Oh.
Aren't we all
Good for
made up
you.
people?
I don't think so. I think you're special, Elvis.
If you think my hair is bad now, you should have seen it like 2 months ago. It was all like it was half black and it was half blonde, but it wasn't like either side. It was like the roots were black and the top was blonde.
Like Cruella de Vil.
It's quite fitting, actually. Yeah.
Quite fetching.
Yeah.
I love that. It sounds. I want to see a picture of Thomas. How do I get to see him? I think it's unfair that I don't get to know what he looks like. He's just this voice.
Thomas, just turn on the camera. Do it. Do it.
Turn for
Here
a
we go.
moment.
Here's the Thomas reveal.
Oh my God! Look at him. He has no hands.
He has the awfully
there-
Irish background.
Oh, there he is. So why would Thomas not like to show himself?
I don't know. I just don't really, because I'm usually when I'm usually sharing my screen, I'm like in the top corner, so it's like you can barely see him anyway. So I'm just like, why even bother, kind of thing, you know?
Thomas, has a very smart haircut.
Oh, thank you. It's called the Michael haircut because it looks like my dad's apparently.
Yeah. He's a mini Michael.
Nobody knows who
least I'm
Michael
out
is.
of it.
You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
They
fine.
don't know him. So when you
Keep
talk
that
about
in
Michael,
check,
they
though.
just go, this is what they do. They go, right?
They're just like, Michael. I don't know no Michael.
So what else would you boys like to know about me? What are you curious? What made you want to interview me?
Well, looking at your IMDb and I saw.
Wait. Thomas, is that your bed? Are you in your bedroom?
Yes, I'm in my bedroom.
Oh my God!
My computer. I have my desk with my couch in my bedroom.
At least Thomas is at his desk. I'm like laying in bed.
We don't have
As
a
you can
good
tell, I'm
setup for
very
this shit.
No,
that,
the thing
that would have crossed a line, I think.
No, today, like, the only reason I'm set up like this today is because I was at Thomas's yesterday. And,
Of course you were.
I brought the mic with me, and I brought the laptop with me. So when we were starting the podcast, I forgot that I had all my stuff in my bag. So I was just like, oh shit, pulled everything out of the bag and like set it up as quickly as I could. And there's a lot of stuff on my table because I'm moving out on Friday. And
Where are you going?
I'm moving to Galway.
Is that where the Elvis Museum is?
Yeah.
I believe that's Graceland.
Thought maybe the one in Ireland, so you could find your people.
No, but yeah, I'm moving. So I just thought, oh, I have the mic, and I just clamped it to the locker I have beside my bed.
So do you guys live on your own, or do you live with your families?
Families.
I would have.
But I'm just about to move out of the house. So yeah.
Oh my God! So you're gonna have to wash your own clothes and make your own food, and you won't be down the road from Thomas. So I don't know what
before. I won't live down the road from Thomas anymore, which is very upsetting. Because usually it's just like, oh yeah, you want to watch UFC? And it's like, yeah, okay.
What's UFC?
UFC is martial arts.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I'd rather stick needles in my eyes.
We just watch people beat the shit out of each other. Yeah, it's as entertaining as it sounds, but it's fun. It's fun. It's like a story, and you get a whole backstory with the fighters and how like, oh, this one hits this guy because he did this said this to him, and it's like theater, except with a lot more real blood.
Gentlemen, it's not. So tell me, what else? What made you want to interview me?
Well, you're in kindergarten, Cop, and I was looking up the cast, and we like texting a lot of people trying to get them on the podcast.
Thomas was watching Kindergarten Cop, I believe. Was it?
I think so. Yeah.
It was one of us was watching Kindergarten Cop, and we just
You won't
we were like,
recognize me. I have hair and I look completely different. And it
yeah,
was
but like even looking in the just watching that and being like, oh, this guy's interesting, and then looking at the credits and just being like, oh, okay, and then like that led to
I
seeing
love
what
that. I
else we
love
were
that. Oh, okay. The excitement was almost
watching.
like you were. It was so. The excitement was so exciting. It's almost like you were 80 or 90 years old and you were just about to drop off into a coffin. I mean, that's how. Just about. Okay. That was how. That's how.
Oh, good life. Good life.
I know, I apologize. No,
Like
it was
so
like
close to the end of your life.
it was just like we saw like see your name and just we'd look you up on IMDb from watching Kindergarten Cop, and then seeing like how many credits you had and just being like, oh, like he was in that. Oh, I didn't know that. You know when like it's like when you watched a film so long ago, or like
A what? A film?
a film, yeah,
You didn't say a film. Just a
yeah,
film.
film, yeah,
Wait, film?
film, yeah, or a movie,
Wait, will you say film?
yeah,
Not just a film.
Yeah.
not just a film, no,
Not just a film, Dara.
It's a
no, not just
film.
a film. It's a film, yeah.
Oh
Film.
my God, how
Film.
exciting.
Ah,
The
fuck it is.
dialect, yeah.
It is film. Fuck.
But anyway, exactly. But no, just like when you watch a movie or a TV show or a film, and you like you watch it so long ago, and then you go back and watch it, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't know they were in that. Like you see an actor that you know.
Of course. Yes.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. So like going to like watching Kindergarten Cop, and obviously then seeing your name in the credits, then looking you up and being like, oh shit, Jason Stuart was in this, and Jason Stuart was in this, and then we were like, okay,
And I was in
so
that
then
too. I was in that too.
What a
exactly,
great
you were in
performance.
that
And
too.
was that him?
Ah.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite.
Yeah, it's interesting because when my book came out last year, I had a publicist, a PR person, press agent. I don't know what you call them there, and she said she wanted me. She said, "Do you have a bio?" I said, well, "I'd like a new one." She said, "We'll write something up and then we'll rewrite it with what you want." I said, "I'd love not to write it at all. I'd love to have totally your perspective." So she hired this writer, and he had written this wonderful bio, which is on my website, jasonstuart.com, Stuart. And I thought it was really interesting. And what he said, "You're that guy."
Oh,
That
yeah,
was the thing. Oh, you're that guy. And I remember I was at a party once around 10 years ago or 12 years ago when I had first started getting off the road. I was one of the first openly gay comedians to headline mainstream comedy clubs in America. One of the first, and I did that for like 25 years, which is older than both of you. And when I got off the road, because I wanted to act more, I started doing a lot of different kinds of stuff. And she called me the Swiss Army knife of actors, which I thought was sort of cool, because a couple years ago I had a very major supporting role in a film called The Birth of a Nation, which was about Black abolitionist Nat Turner. And I played a white heterosexual Christian plantation owner in 1831. It's hard times in small farmers like you and myself. Breaking even's hard enough, but getting ahead's impossible. Now save some, cut them back to a meal a day per head. You ready, boy? Creepy,
yeah.
huh? And I'm a liberal gay Jew. I mean, how did that happen? And the Nate Parker, who was the writer, producer, director, star, his acting coach said to me, "Oh, how did you get that accent?" I said, "I don't know. I guess watching Roots." I don't know.
Oh yeah. I think I'm after finding that you're that guy bio, or at least that that paragraph of it. It's on your IMDb as well.
Oh yeah, you don't have to read it now because I just told you that.
Yeah.
But...
Sorry. But yeah. I like understand that as well. Yeah. Sorry. Now this is.
No, you're very funny. It's okay. You're sweet, and your naiveness is very refreshing. Other than Thomas, almost, your pillow's in the wrong place. You know that on the bed, right? It should be up at the head of the bed.
I'm a weird dude. Like,
Is it change the sheets day? Is that why? Or?
I don't know. Changed the sheets a couple days.
What's that above your bed?
Oh, those are the pop vinyls.
They're what?
They're like pop vinyls. They're like
collectible figures.
Collectible figures kind of thing.
Collectible figures. Oh my God. Yeah. I had a boyfriend that was a collectible figure.
Oh, nice.
He was a brand new gay. It was like he was in the box. No one had touched him yet. Oh. He had that new gay car smell. And I got him before other people messed him up. And but I have to go because I have an appointment coming up soon. But I wanted to say to people, please watch my series Smothered on Amazon or YouTube or Apple TV. And if you want to know more about me, get my book. Shut up, I'm talking. It's about what it's like coming out in Hollywood, making it to the middle. And if you want to see my action film, it's called Abducted, and it's out now on a lot of platforms. And my thriller, which is called Immortal, and that's coming out. And they all have people that you would see in the movie, and you go, oh, I know that guy. A lot of wonderful people in both of the films. And I'm very excited to be a part of that and happy to be working still while I sit in my apartment and wonder what's next.
Well, Jason, it's been a pleasure. I have it up on screen here. You can't see it, but I have Smothered and Abducted.
Where do you have it on? Where do you have it on?
It's on Google. I have your book up on Amazon, and then I have jasonstuart.com. Guys, these are going to be linked in the description. Please go and check out Jason, his book, and the movies he's got coming out, and Smothered, obviously, the show. So yeah, thank you for coming on, Jason, so much.
Thank you, sir. If you could send me the link, I'll let everybody hear this show in America, and you guys will become, the new, I don't know, what's Wayne, Bill and Ted, or Wayne and what is Wayne?
Yeah, we're Bill and Ted. We're definitely Bill and Ted.
And Wayne and who's Wayne? Wayne and
Gareth. And Gareth.
And Derek, yeah, you can come the two guys that haven't had a thought go through their head in years. And you could be those two guys. And hopefully one day you will actually meet women.
That's a huge compliment. Thank you so much.
Well, I appreciate you having me.
Women?
Yes, women.
Anyway, thanks for coming on, Jason. No.
They're a little different than us. They have breasts, and they actually can probably do more things at the same time than you can. Yeah. So everybody, I answer all my Facebook, all my social media. I answer it myself. So please say hello, and you guys will let me know when this will be on. And much love, and everybody take care of yourselves and be safe.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you guys for watching or listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tell your grandma about the podcast, and yeah, have a good day. Take care handy.
Take care. Bye-bye.